udah. different pockets. Yeah, he just like imposes.
Va a embarcar todo eso. Claro. Anyway, and then after college, New York. No, that's from Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Where in New York did you live? You lived by Columbus.
So I did live in Atlanta. I used to live in Bike when I was a kid. But when I lived in Atlanta, I still live in Atlanta, but maybe in Atlanta.
What does that work?
I'm calling to ask him to see how big it is.
Again, depends on the food you eat.
I can say, yeah.
Cansado.